Now we discuss the problems from exercise 2.1. Find the principal values. And second model is sum or 3 difference of inverse trigonometric functions values they will ask. So in this first one, if you observe, sine inverse 1 minus 1 by 2. No. So it is of the form sine inverse of minus x. What is the formula for sine inverse of minus x? Minus sine inverse x. So that sine inverse of minus 1 by 2 I can write minus sine inverse 1 by 2. As outside function is sine inverse, I have to convert inside also in terms of sine function. How I can write 1 by 2 in terms of sine function means sine 30 degrees or pi by 6 radians I can write. Sine inverse of sine x equals to x, so that it is minus pi by 6. Remember, while calculating the principal value of any inverse trigonometric function, this value should lie in the range of that inverse trigonometric function. What is the inverse trigonometric function here? Sine inverse. What is the range of sine inverse? Minus 90 comma plus 90. So this value this value minus pi by 6 belongs to this interval. That's why this becomes principal value. Next, in the same way, third one, cosecant inverse to outside function is cosecant inverse. I need to convert in terms of cosecant inside function also. How I can write 2 in terms of cosecant function is cosecant 30 degrees or pi by 6 radians. Cosecant inverse of cosecant x is x pi by 6. This should belongs to the range of the given inverse trigonometric function. Cosecant inverse x range closed interval minus pi by 2 comma plus pi by 2 minus set 0 it is. So that fifth one, cos inverse of minus 1 by 2. Cos inverse of minus x formula pi minus cos inverse x, so that it is pi minus cos inverse 1 by 2, pi minus cos inverse 1 by 2 in terms of cos function cos pi by 3. Cos inverse cos x equals to x, so that pi minus pi by 3, that equals to, on simplification, it is 2 pi by 3. Now this value is correct or not to check means, how means this value should lie in the range of the given inverse trigonometric function. What is the range of cos inverse means? Closed interval 0 comma pi, so that the value what you got is exactly correct. Secant inverse of 2 by root 3. How I can write secant function for, how I can write 2 by root 3 in terms of secant function means secant 30 degrees or pi by 6 radians. Secant inverse secant x, that is equals to pi by 6. This should belongs to the range of secant inverse, that is, that belongs to closed interval 0 comma pi minus set pi by 2 it is. Next, 41 page number, example 2 problem if you take, it is same principal value I have to calculate cot inverse of minus 1 by root 3. This is cot inverse of minus x form. Cot inverse of minus x formula, pi minus cot inverse x, so that it is pi minus cot inverse 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3, how I can write in terms of cot function means cot 60 degrees. So that pi minus cot inverse of cot pi by 3. Cot inverse cot will cancel. It is pi minus pi by 3, that equals to 2 pi by 3. This value should lie in which interval means in the range of cot inverse. What is the range of cot inverse means? Open 0 comma pi. So that it is correct. Next, we have to calculate the value of tan inverse 1 plus cos inverse minus 1 by 2 plus sin inverse minus 1 by 2 it is. So that how I can write 1 in terms of tan function is tan pi by 4. Cos inverse of minus x formula, if you apply for this, pi minus cos inverse 1 by 2. Sin inverse of minus x formula, minus sin inverse x, so that it is minus sin inverse 1 by 2 it is. Now tan inverse of tan pi by 4, it is pi by 4 plus pi minus cos inverse 1 by 2. If I write directly cos 60 degrees, so that it is pi by 3 minus 1 by 2 I can write in terms of sine function as sine 30 degrees, so that it is pi by 6. If we take LCM, then 4, 3, 6, LCM is 12. First 4 into 3, that is 3 pi plus 12 pi minus 3 4s are 4 pi minus 6 2s are 2 pi. That equals to, if you simplify 3 plus 12, 15 minus 6, 9 pi by 12. On simplification it is 3 pi by 4 is the answer. Next, 12th question. Cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus 2 sin inverse 1 by 2. Now, how I can write 1 by 2 in terms of cos function is cos inverse of cos pi by 3 plus 2 into sin inverse. How I can write 1 by 2 in terms of sine function is sin pi by 6. Cos inverse cos x, that is x pi by 3 plus 2 sin inverse sin pi by 6, it is pi by 6. So that it is pi by 3 plus pi by 3, that equals to value 2 pi by 3 is the answer we will get. Last one ma, 14th question. Same, find the value of tan inverse root 3 minus secant inverse of minus 2 it is. How I can write root 3 in terms of tan function is tan inverse of tan pi by 3 minus secant inverse of minus x formula pi minus secant inverse x, that is 2. It is tan inverse of tan pi by 3, that equals to pi by 3 minus pi minus into minus plus. How I can write 2 in terms of secant function is secant 60 degrees, so that it is pi by 3. That is pi by 3 plus pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, 120 degrees. 120 degrees minus 180 degrees minus 60 degrees. So that this value becomes minus pi by 3. It is. So with this we completed exercise 2.1. After completion of the problems of exercise 2.1, before starting the problems of exercise 2.2, we need to analyze or we need to remember this part of assumptions. In this part, some functions, if we won't take any assumption, it will be very difficult for us to simplify that type of functions. So for simplification of that functions, we need to assume some other function in terms of that variable. That we will discuss, and we need to remember all those things to continue the next classes. These assumptions won't be useful only in this particular chapter, but also it will be very helpful for you in differentiation and also in integrations also. Now, first one. If we have the function root of 1 minus x square, what is the assumption we need to take is, to simplify this, x equals to sin theta or cos theta I can assume. Why? Because root of 1 minus sin square theta cos square theta, root of 1 minus cos square theta root of sin square theta, that equals to sin theta you will get. Then second one, if we have square root of 1 plus x square, then we need to assume x equals to tan theta or cot theta. Why? Because 1 plus tan square theta formula secant square theta, 1 plus cot square theta formula cosecant square theta. Third one, square root of x square minus 1, then we need to assume x equals to secant theta or cosecant theta. Secant square theta minus 1 formula tan square theta, cosecant square theta minus 1 formula cot square theta. Now, so these three functions, assumptions, we can remember based on the trigonometric identities. Now, fourth one, if we have 1 minus x by 1 plus x form, 1 minus x by 1 plus x form if you have, then we can assume x equals to tan square theta. So 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta formula is cos 2 theta, or we can also assume cos 2 theta directly. 1 minus cos 2 theta by 1 plus cos 2 theta, 1 minus cos 2 theta formula 2 sin square theta, 1 plus cos 2 theta formula 2 cos square theta, or here I can also assume cos theta, also I can assume if we want the function or simplification in terms of submultiple angles, cos theta. Then fifth one, if we have the function 2x by 1 plus x square or 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square or 2x by 1 minus x square, So if you have any one function among these three types, then we can assume directly x equals to tan theta. Why? Because 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta sin 2 theta. 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta cos 2 theta. 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta tan 2 theta for that form. Next, sixth one. Root of a square minus x square. Now, here what is the difference between first form and second form is, in first form we are having the constant 1, in sixth form we are having the constant a. So that how we have to assume means, we can take that constant a common from this total function square root. So that the same assumption, a small modification, that is x equals to a sin theta or a cos theta I can assume. Then seventh one, square root of a square plus x square. Then according to the same second property, I can assume x equals to a tan theta or a cot theta I can assume. Next, eighth one. Root of x square minus a square if we have, then x equals to a secant theta or a cosecant theta I can assume. Ninth one. If we have 3x minus 4x cube form, then x equals to sin theta we have to assume, because 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta formula is sin 3 theta. 10th one. 4x cube minus 3x if we have, then the assumption is x equals to cos theta. 11th one. 3x minus x cube divided by 1 minus 3x square, then this is the formula for tan 3 theta. So that x equals to tan theta we have to assume. So that if I substitute 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta divided by 1 minus 3 tan square theta formula is tan 3 theta. 12th one. 3 ax minus x cube, 3a square x minus x cube divided by a cube minus 3a square x minus x cube divided by a cube minus 3ax square it is. Then same form we need to assume in terms of a, that is x equals to a tan theta. So that I can take a power 3 from both numerator and denominator, I can substitute the same formula tan 3 theta. So these are the 12 assumption forms we need to remember so that we can proceed to next model problems.